So this is immediately after part 8. We got through with all those discussions the killers had in secret about us. And we got offered coffee by Trickster, which may or may not have been some form of poison. uh, but the last thing we left off on was Dwight and Claudette asking how the time on this island has been. And I'm still not sure if choosing any of these answers changes anything, but I'm gonna go with I've had a lovely time. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that. Because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love. No. Shut it, Dwight. You'll get us all killed again and again and again. even in this Even in this universe, Dwight and Claudette can't escape from being mercilessly murdered multiple times over. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Oh, man. It's been a long time since the world had something like that. I think the last time the US had something like that, it was mostly for the army, and basically made it illegal to say anything bad about our armed forces. uh, of course, something like that wouldn't fly nowadays since everyone's constantly bad-mouthing us. Well, a while back they were bad-mouthing the system too, but it feels like it kind of went out of style and then it came back into style. uh, anyways, I'm guessing I have to sign it, so I'll just go with it. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I, the player, will never say anything negative about my stay here on this island. Perfect. Delightful. Yes, yes. Hey, player, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games, resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Try to do that in a slightly deeper voice. It's just weird. uh, Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon and probably some mysterious meat. If I had to guess another survivor, who is it this time? Aloydi? Is it that guy who came out with the knight, whose name currently eludes me? And so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. So, my only comment is I'm kind of surprised that they're eating something as normal as pancakes and bacon and not something like really bloody or juicy. uh, Personally, I was there. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your usual breakfast. No? Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded? Oh well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast at... And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self. And I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group? Oh, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of the player to our island paradise. And yeah, that was in quotations. Didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's when will reach If you were wondering why I was quiet for a bit earlier, I was kind of sitting up. But Jesus, Trapper and Wraith constantly being at each other's throats. It's just, well, I never would expected them to be like angry at each other the way they are in this game. Anyways, and now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Dang, what a power play. Keep 'em wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Let's see how this turns out. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, Lowe's, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. No, no. Stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, yeah. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. this this is uncomfortable. Tell me about it. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Jeez, Dwight and Claudette, you two are daring. I mean, the killers could walk in at any moment and potentially horribly murder you both. For you to be doing this behind a shed is. Well, I already said my 2 cents. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do, uh, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Uh, oh wow. Look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Dang it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight, Claudette, I think it's about time you stop having sex behind the shed. I mean, you probably don't get you probably don't get much time to yourself, but you're surrounded by people who could potentially kill you. uh, Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here and that I could hear you. Well, you know. No, what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, uh, fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? So that's what they were actually doing. Oh god, you shouldn't have made it sound so suggestive. Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? I think you need to speak to a doctor if you want to know that answer. Makes sense to me. Do you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? Oh, come on, what's wrong with Dwight? He seems like a nice enough guy. You're really just gonna, like, be that mean to the poor guy? I mean, his whole backstory was he went missing because, like, a bunch of people were being mean to him. You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. Oh my god. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, player. You're going to need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. That doesn't work as a word together. I like it anyway, really. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. but you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no BS, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Now, everyone I know calls that a date with Jill. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Ocean, why you gotta sound like a creep? You're like the one guy to hear go yourself and take it way too seriously. Who would make the first move? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Is it Trapper? Spiky tipped like a palm tree, bending over to screw with you. Spiky tipped? Trying to think of who has spiky hair in the killer's cast, but no one's particularly coming to mind. Unless if this is the Survivor? But I don't think it would be. But no, no tree at all. It's... Oh, wow, that really confused me. He doesn't have spiky hair. It's just combed back. Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some kind of forced check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon. Or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You seen my abs, by the way? Trickster seems like the type of person to do a peg dance before anyone even bothers to ask. Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right. I'm trying to figure out... Never mind, I can't come up with something good right now. I could give you a private show. Why do you look so angry when saying that? I was gonna make a joke that his idea of a private show would be like slowly taking off the jacket. Or rather shirt. Because I actually can't tell if it's just... Well, actually, it doesn't even have buttons. It's supposed to be like a button-up or something, though, right? Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. I thought they were, like, just showcasing him with a different bat that looked flexible from the way he was, like, drawn. But now that the character says it, him having a blow-up bat does make sense. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Says the person who's made the most comments that smash the fourth wall. Okay, now that that guy's gone, and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and the trapper sneaks up on us, I'm guessing. Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Of course it's Trapper. You two have gotten pretty cozy. You should definitely come with me. Obviously remember, I have a beautiful little spot with all the delightful trappings of island life. I also have some actual traps, but play your cards right, and I'll warn you about them first. Not gonna, like, take them down. You're just gonna tell me where they are. Also, what's great about my hideaway is that no one knows where it is but me. Not Huntress, not Wraith, not even Spirit. If they did, I'd know, and they'd be dead. Since you can see they are very much alive. For now. It's still all mine. Oh, I don't know why I thought he was going to say the island. The kind of place you can really lock yourself away from life in. I know you don't have much to think about. Why would you? You can have me, a specimen so fine I can block out the sun. Or you can choose one of these peasants. Speaking of... Before you can decide if you want to go off with Trapper, the Huntress interjects. Hang on a sec. What the heck was that noise? Sorry about that. There was a really odd noise outside. Anyways, Huntress interjects. I guess you could go with Trapper, but if you want brawn without the dram, give this little bunny a try instead. Somehow I knew she'd eventually use a line like that, but it still feels weird reading it. I mean me. I'm the bunny, because of my mask, and I tried to rhyme brawn with drama, but it was hard. I'm not educated, okay, but what I lack in school, I make up for with killer instincts and a truly insane vertical jump. I don't think we've ever seen the Huntress jump, so I can't really comment on that. And trust me, you don't know how hot it is to jump super high until you've seen me do it. The view from down there, it'll sure as hell be looking at some amateur artwork or whatever Trapper has going. Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. Fair enough. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say? When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it, because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. I'm not sure it's the island. I think that's just how you... So who will it be? I'm actually kind of surprised that Wraith and Spirit didn't show up as well. But let's continue with the Trapper's path. I gotta go with Trapper. Yeah, duh. Let's go. I swear. Uh, the Trapper being a jock and the Huntress being obsessed with jumping now feels weird. But I'ma definitely save it because this video went on for way longer than I intended. I just got too drawn into the scene. But yeah, I might be putting these up on separate days. Just so nobody has to go a day without one of my videos, I guess. Sounds a bit cocky, even though I know I don't have too many viewers. But yeah, I'll definitely record some more later. See ya.